The couple is in the library. They enjoy the pleasure of two people, but they are not husband and wife. The woman's name is Anna. She is a ballet instructor. She has a beautiful face, a sexy body that fascinates men. But her marriage is not happy. It was a deal, so to speak. She married a rich man to cure her mother's illness, and this rich man calls her every day. She had to put up with it in silence. She was like a nanny at home. She waited on her husband's life. She lived a humble life. One day she met the bookstore owner at the library. She felt a sense of joy that she had never felt before. Here, she could relax both mentally and physically. The bookstore owner is an older man in his 50s. His name is David. He has a gentle and virtuous wife. He also has a smart and lovely daughter. He seems to have a happy life, but he is not happy until the day he met Anna. He saw Anna coming to the bookstore. His heart flew out with her. His eyes moved slowly with Anna. Just then Anna shouted. David rushed over to her. Here they met each other. Instantly rubbed a different spark. Slightly embarrassed, the two quickly separated. This contact makes both fall into each other's tenderness. David was often distracted. This day he took the opportunity to deliver a book to Anna. He went straight to Anna's dance studio. Here Anna peeled an apple for David. She accidentally broke her hand. David then took Anna's finger in his mouth. David could not control himself anymore. He went straight to Anna and kissed her, but he was rejected by Anna. She even slapped him. Back in the hospital room, Anna looked at her mother, who was dying in the hospital bed, and her cold husband. There was no joy in her heart. All she could think about now was David helping her with her finger. So in the evening she went to the bookstore. To her surprise, David was there. Both of them, sad and free from their bondage. The night was more satisfying than ever. The two of them were lying in the hotel bed enjoying their sweetness. Then Anna's cell phone rang. Anna reluctantly picked up the call from her husband. The two of them embraced each other with great affection. They reluctantly went back to their respective homes. In the following days, David often asked Anna out for a break. They went to the temple to make a wish together. They had a good time together. When David returned home, he showed his wife and daughter how much he cared for them. He continued to maintain the relationship. He came back and bought gifts for his wife. He also bought ice cream for his daughter. This surprised his daughter. At the end of the day, David lay in bed and went to bed early. Seeing David, who went to bed early, the wife was a bit suspicious. She secretly checked David's phone, but nothing was found. The wife smiled with relief. The next day David lied that he was going on a business trip. He took Anna on a hiking trip with him. They enjoyed their happy life together. They were happy. They forget about their troubles. Anna's husband gets a call from the hospital. Anna's mother has died. It turned out that Anna was going on a date with David. She lied that she was going to the hospital to take care of her mother. Her husband understood everything, but Anna didn't even know it. Her husband hired a private detective to investigate the evidence of Anna's cheating. Since the climb, David hadn't contacted Anna since the climb. He was very anxious. He became distracted every day. One day David was waiting for the elevator. He met Anna and her husband. They both looked at each other and looked a little panicked. This woman's husband was standing in the front. She was standing in the back row with another man. When her husband wasn't looking, the two men's hands joined again. After the woman's husband left, the two of them couldn't wait to go to the bathroom. Here they give vent to the pain of longing, enjoying the excitement. Only afterwards did David learn that Anna's mother had died. Anna had endured a lot of humiliation for her seriously ill mother all these years. Now her mother's death is a relief for her. On the other hand, Anna's husband found out the evidence of Anna. He told the truth to David's wife. In the face of his wife's anger, David acted calmly, but for the sake of their daughter, the two decided not to interfere with each other's lives. They would wait until their daughter was married before divorcing, and Anna asked her husband for a divorce, but her husband did not agree. He had spent a lot of money to cure Anna's mother, and now she wants to divorce him after her mother has just died. Then he was a fool, wasn't he? But Anna insisted on getting a divorce. She even tried to force him to die. In the end, her husband had to agree. David took his daughter to a nice dinner. His daughter claimed that he was the best father in the world. David looked a little embarrassed. After settling the family business, they could be together in all their glory. They snuggled up in each other's arms, enjoying the warmth of each other's arms. They felt happier than they had ever felt before. Finally, they decided to leave this place, to go to a place where no one knew them, to start a new life. Just as they were driving away, they were involved in a car accident on the road. David died. Anna was lucky to survive. When David's wife went to the police station to check in, she learned a shocking piece of news. At the time of the accident, David tried to protect Anna. He steered towards Anna. He himself was seriously injured, and Anna was lucky to survive. David would have given his life for Anna. His wife is now in a state of confusion. Would David have done this if it were her? A year later, Anna came to see David with a baby carriage. It turns out that Anna was already pregnant with David's child. This absurd love, the final form of absurd end. The movie makes betrayal look so righteous, as if everything should give way to love. Men have lost their responsibility. Women can do anything for happiness.